Okay, so I've got three products here. The first two are university courses, and they both provide 3-month access to the first is rebuilding the famous investor portfolio from scratch, applying technical analysis to determine what stocks should be in the portfolio, and then pretty beefed up guide on options and how to understand an options chain and then use technical analysis to determine how to improve the returns and lower the risk in the portfolio following an options strategy, as well as using futures and technical analysis to follow a leveraged futures strategy, and a standalone community so that you can take a look at what you're doing, compare it to what other people are doing, ask questions, and leverage each other and build out better models. The second course, that's also 3 months access, involves rebuilding the Lutey recession rule. And I'll go through that in a separate video, or I can just cover it here. It basically is just going to go through first understanding the macro overview, and then understanding what the current Lutey recession rule signal is. And if you want to go further, you can learn how to rebuild the rule. If you want to go further than that, which the rest of the course is aimed at, is determining what stocks based on the sector rotation you want to hold in your portfolio, as well as learning how to rebuild the stocks from the famous investor portfolio, like CanSlim, inside of Bloomberg. So you can use the terminal and the equity screen to rebuild the strategies and then look at what stocks pass, or use portfolio 1, 2, 3 like in the first course. But once you understand the stage of the business cycle that we're in and the signal of the Lutey recession model, then you can look at the sector rotation from the stocks that pass each portfolio and put together your own portfolio based on the current stage of the market, as well as leverage the technical analysis that you learned in the first course. So that's one. The next two are just following the famous investor portfolios on their own as an annual subscription. And the third is one course that includes lifetime access to the content from the two standalone university courses, but it has, a separate community and a separate focus, but all the content is there, and has the ability to leverage similar challenges like the two university courses, as well as including 12-month access to the famous investor portfolios, and a day trading course that's separate that focuses on how to use intraday models to time the market. So you get a lot there, and it's a lifetime access, and it includes the research from a recent talk that I did at the Student Managed Investment Fund Consortium, as well as two papers I published previously on the famous investor portfolios, as well as the Lutey recession rule. So take a look, and then you can see what's right for you.